Hey guys, Wake Rider here, and I'm with my friend People's Champ,
Yeousch, damn it.
and we are both new Yeousch Reloaded directors, and we're going to show you some Tank 101 basic and advanced tactics today. So we're going to start off first with the basic.
Basic, the everyday stuff to try to help you noobs kill some people.
And so it's going to be pretty elementary for some of you Battlefield veterans. However, I think some of you new people to Battlefield are really going to appreciate some of the very elementary basic stuff. Just
The basic tactics,
yes,
the everyday, everybody should know how to do this.
right, right. And sometimes, don't be scared to try out vehicles and stuff like that. Everybody's been at that point where they're trying to learn, to fly a helicopter, to use a tank or an LAV or whatever the case may be. So feel free to grab a tank if you see one.
Yeah, the best way to learn is hands-on, man. Get in that thing and drive it around. Drive it like you stole it.
And so you can see here in this gameplay on Caspian Border, we're playing Rush, just using the tank with its basic setup, how it actually comes standard, even if you don't have anything unlocked. Of course, you get the main cannon, and then you also have your coaxial LMG. And of course, the coaxial LMG doesn't really penetrate armor on another tank, so you really have to use the main cannon to do that. And you do switch in between the coaxial LMG and the main cannon by hitting either triangle or Y, depending on what console you're on.
See, I didn't even know that you could do that. I didn't know that that came standard equipped. I'm learning something, and I'm not even a noob anymore.
Well, it's unlocked very, very low, let's put it that way,
Yeah.
but it doesn't take much points to get. But yes, that's an absolute possibility. Now, one of the things in Battlefield, by the way, that's different from many other FPSs is gravity. So you can see here, like in that
Bullet
shot,
drop.
yep, bullet drop. In that shot, you actually have to aim up if the guy's at a distance to be able to actually make contact.
Yeah, always aim a little higher than the target's top. Aim a little bit above it.
But obviously, if he's close, pull the trigger. The thing's got a pretty serious blast radius, especially if they're infantry, and you shouldn't have any trouble taking the kill. Now, Humvees and other light armors, Doom buggies, etc., only take one hit, of course, from the cannon. And they actually are working on a patch where if you hit the main cannon on an aerial vehicle, like a jet or a little bird helicopter or something else, that it'll be a one-hit destroyed vehicle weapon.
And that, some of the veterans will tell you that's very frustrating. You get a great shot on an aerial vehicle and it doesn't go down. There's nothing worse than getting that damn hit marker on a chopper.
Absolutely. So even if you see the guy actually hops out of the tank, I would implore you to still fire at it and go for the destroy, of course, because you get points and that helps you rank up. But also, if you can get the tank to blow up before the guy gets too far away, you can also usually rack up the kill as well.
Yeah, and another pro tip, if you're new to the game, new to the tanks, go ahead and rock the engineer class. That way you have the repair tool, so if you do get damage, you can always hop out and repair yourself.
And it's always a smart idea to repair on the opposite side of the guy shooting at you.
Right? You would think most people would know that, but sometimes you forget.
Sometimes you gotta spell it out.
Yeah, sometimes I forget and I get blown sky high and I think to myself, damn.
Right, now you can see right there, that guy was pretty far away. He was in deployment, and the crosshairs on the tank was pretty far up. Now, this is actually using the LMG, which is the Y or the triangle button, and you can go ahead and mow down infantry. And you can also zoom in with it, with this and the regular battle cannon, by hitting, as long as you have the battle cannon equipped, by hitting
The L2
left
trigger.
Yep, left trigger. Mm-hmm.
And with this, you're really just wanting to help your driver spot people out, take anybody out that's getting close to you, so that way they don't put C4 on you and you get blown up.
Most useful tip in Battlefield that I can give you is to hit the back or select button when you have somebody in your sights. That will mark them, put them on the mini-map, not only for you and your driver, but also for all the rest of your friends running around.
Exactly. What's easier, you firing at somebody or your whole team firing at somebody?
And you still get points either way.
Exactly. Spotting, I think, is one of the underused things in Battlefield. This game and Bad Company too.
Yeah,
I think people forget that.
Yeah, I think I said marking, but yeah, spotting, marking is definitely the most easiest thing you can do to help out your team.
Indeed, sir. All right, now on to some advanced tactics for you Battlefield veterans that think you know everything.
So, well, of course, there are a lot of unlocks and attachments for both the T90 and the Abrams, and this is probably the most useful one here.
And probably the most underused.
It really is. Yeah, absolutely.
It is. What is the city or the? Is that how it's said? Do you know? CITI, I believe.
Oh, the third seat?
Yeah, I believe that's what it's called. The CITI.
Irish,
But
the third seat.
Yeah, either way. But you know, when you can get into this in the tank, guys, and you could spot out vehicles, choppers, whatever,
Just
and
like a
it
soap
locks
lamp.
on.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
like a soap
exactly.
lamp.
It locks on. And I actually put this clip in because I thought it was funny. You can use it as a distraction too. Look, that guy has no clue what he's doing. Runs right into the wall or into the pole. Sorry.
Into the antenna, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the easiest things to do. And also, if you have the third seat unlocked, which is actually the highest unlock in a tank, you have to get 100 kills in both the battle tanks, I believe.
Yes, yeah.
But the you can also hitch rides with other people. So rather than fitting two people in a vehicle, you can hitch a ride as the third seat.
Yeah, you don't have to walk anymore. When the tanks pull up, you can just hop in the third gunner seat.
Absolutely, because that walk sometimes, especially on a bigger map like Caspian Border or Operation Firestorm, can be pretty punishing.
Yeah, and you know everybody else takes the vehicles and just leaves without you, of course.
Yeah,
You know, no one ever wins.
It's always nice to have at least two guys in a vehicle.
And this is actually one of the tools you're going to need to use with the third gunner seat is the lock-on missiles, I like to call it. I don't know if the actual. Yep, the heat seekers. And once your buddy gets it designated, you could just lock on, fire, and forget about it.
Yep, the guided shells are very useful, and as you see here, this is the infrared cam, and that helps you. I've seen entire gameplays on YouTube with people using the IR, but I prefer just to use it when I know somebody's kind of around, but I can't quite pick them out.
I agree. It's nice in the nighttime gameplays. I will say that. You know, it's easier to see people, I think. Just
Terrain highway.
Yeah, exactly. Anything during the night, you put this on, they glow bright red, or sorry, bright white.
You see here, I use it very briefly, especially to see a vehicle if there's smoke around, and then I whip it off as soon as and take care of some infantry on foot.
And then whip it right back on.
whip it right back on. Well, there's a vehicle in the distance.
What else did you have on here? You have the canister shells, which I'm gonna say I haven't used a lot, but in the videos that you've shown me, it's very effective.
Yes, the canister shells are a lot of fun. Think frag rounds for your tank.
Oh wow, all you frag round noobs are gonna love this.
So I mean, and it's entertaining to watch, especially like you have like a group of infantry, and you'll see one in here in a second. A group of infantry running across screen, and you open the canister shells, and you see like these basketball-sized pellets just flying everywhere.
Well, also you use another thing here that I don't use a lot is the motion sensor, or the sensor around the tank.
Yeah, it's a proximity scanner.
Yeah, exactly, and that it seems to help out a lot. That way you can sense if somebody's near you. It shows up on your screen, and you don't get C4.
Yeah, you can actually see in the mini map. There's a guy on the other side of the cliff, or the rock. There was no way I would have known he was there if I didn't have it on.
Exactly, and usually that's the guy, the support class with the C4 coming to blow you up.
He actually was an engineer with the RPG.
Either way, so he's camping in the woods trying to shoot you down.
Yep, exactly. And he did it.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Now this is the optical zoom. So if you do unlock this, you can actually not only, just like your LMG, you can actually zoom in your main cannon as well for better accuracy at distance. And once again, the proximity scan here, I can see the guy up on the mini map protecting the Alpha MCOM.
And speaking of that, use your mini map, guys. If you see somebody in the building above you, just take out the wall. It's Battlefield. It's not COD. Just blow the whole wall out.
I love making my own entranceways, my own windows.
Exactly. Make your own doors. Make your own doors, guys. And you know, with the Destruction 2.0, a lot of this stuff's gonna fall down on people and kill them anyways.
Exactly. So you see this guy here trying to take out my helicopter, opened up the canister shells on him and took care of him real quick.
Wow, that was pretty effective. I'm gonna have to start stealing your ideas now.
It's just fun, man.
Exactly. Yeah, hopefully this helped you guys out in any little way, and if you guys have any questions or anything, send them our way. We'll keep the series going, and we can help you guys get better at Battlefield day by day.
More than happy to contribute to wherever you guys want to see.